Hi, this is Segun, Be Inspired, Be Sure. I'm back again after the last marathon, which was on the 10th of April. I'm sure you saw the video. If you haven't, click on the description. You have a look at the video where we talked about the 40 days to the race and actually on the race day what happened. So it was quite an eventful, in quotes, marathon, but we are moving on to the next now. Okay, last race, lessons were learned, and trust me, I'm already making some changes. Of course, I have my fitness watch now with me, so the problem that I had when I was doing that race when my phone died, I think that's not going to happen. Thank God, thankfully, the fitness watch is, easily, I can easily sync it with my phone, and I've actually been doing some bit of testing on it. I'm liking what I'm seeing. So, okay, so since the race, I took some time off, rest, of course, after the Lagos Marathon. Then, of course, a bit of recovery and going back to the gym, doing a bit of strength training, which I'm actually going to continue all through, towards the next event, the next race that I'm looking at. And yeah, I've also did a bit of running, but not much. I'm going to pick up the running schedule as we go into the days and the weeks ahead. So that is what I'm looking at right now. So that's where we are. Yeah, and if you're new to this channel, please click the subscribe button so you don't miss any new videos that we come up with. And don't forget to also drop a comment what you would like to see. If you have questions, something that's bothering you about fitness and running, and what I'm trying to do as running marathons in different cities around the world, just anything, any comments will be welcome, and we'll be happy to answer you. So since the race, I've actually taken some time off, rested a bit. Then I think about a week after or so, then I picked up some cross training, which is more of strength training, a bit of squash. Normally I play squash. A bit of football, but because of work and things I need to do, the daily hustle, it's not been too easy. But we're gradually getting myself ready for the next event or the next race, because we always have to prepare for the next race. So so far so good, and I would say I'm kind of happy with where I am now, and looking forward to where I'm going to be. Okay, so the last time we spoke, I, of course, said that there's another race I'm looking forward to, but of course I didn't reveal the venue or the destination for obvious reasons. It's not easy going through the internet checking every. Before it was easier getting races because races were all over the place. You actually have to pick and choose, but now it's so difficult for obvious reasons. COVID restrictions. The pandemic, has really dealt a big blow on the marathon calendar, and also travel restrictions to various countries have also been a major headache. So I've actually paid for 3 races, which I actually had planned to go for, but then again, like I said, one restriction after the other. So it's so difficult. You have to keep looking at, checking the world, as it rolls by, to see where the next race is going to be that you can actually attend. Yeah, so like I said, with the issue of the pandemic and travel restrictions all over the globe, it's so difficult to get races right now, and some organizers are resorting to virtual races, and I'm sorry, I don't like virtual races, because virtual races, what virtual races actually means is there might be a racing, for example, in New York. But because you can't go to New York because of the travel restrictions, you have to run your race in Lagos, with your own route or something. Then record it on GPS or on the running app, and post it to the organizers as 42 kilometers, and they get a medal sent to you. And for me, that does not have the feel of a proper marathon race as far as I'm concerned, because races are meant to be full of life. You see people, running ahead of you, people behind you, people drumming, playing songs, cheering you on. That is for me, that is the thing. and also you get to visit the city. You know, you kind of run within the city, you know, around the, you know, the course map or whatever, you know, routes that you guys are supposed to take. So for me, virtual races, I'm sorry, I'm not a big fan of race. So as far as there are still some races, because like I said, you know, marathon races are like, you have to like, it's like gold dust really. So, but there are still some races, you know, some reduced numbers, some controlled, you know, very high safety precautions and all. So we've been checking and I've been checking, and I've actually gotten one. It was actually supposed to be in May, but it was postponed to June 6th, which is good for me. So technically, or like let me say, practically for me, it's actually 40 days from today to the race day. So we're going to start another new episode of 40 days to the next race, which is the next marathon. But because I'm not too, let me say, I'm like 80% sure the race is going to hold, we're going to keep the city under wraps for now. But I will let you know approximately a week to the race, hopefully. Okay, so for what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you more in-depth, up on close footage of my training programs and everything that I have to do between now and June the 6th. So it's going to be more interactive. I'm going to have to, you know, you see the pain and the sweat and the grit, things that I have to go through to you know, to be ready for the next race. So in between, I'll probably talk about my diet or my nutrition, what I eat and all that, just for you to also have an idea of how I prepare myself. So I'm sure it's going to be more interesting than the last episodes I did, but you know, like I always say, we're always trying to improve. So stay tuned. And another thing you guys need to look forward to seeing on my channel is, for every race I do now, be it in the country, be it outside the country, we're going to talk about the tourism angle of every city that I run. Because it's not only about running the race that matters, it's also about feeling, you know, having a feel of the city. Taste the food, you know, see the culture, you know, things that you can actually, you know, see, and you know, just open up some areas that people don't really know about. People don't know about in a particular city or in the country. So, you know, this is something that I'm looking forward to doing. You know, every city I go to, I'm going to have time to maybe spend a day out, you know, check out the scenery, even taste the local food. And I'm going to be reporting that back to you guys, and I'll give you every frame and every image so that you can also make up your minds in future whether you want to visit that city. And I want to say a big thank you to all of you that have subscribed to the channel. Please do try and share this video as much as you can with your friends and family. Share it with everyone. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up and click the like button as well. And you know, just share, and let's get more views on this channel. Thank you very much.